What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is, I guess it's not very sunny. It's a incredibly important, incredibly special day. I demand a refund. What do you want to do? You want to fucking, you don't like that I'm raw dogging it? I'm raw dogging it. No intro. Raw dogging it. Just kidding. There is still an intro, of course, as always. It's a very special day. It's a very important day. Eid Mubarak. But that's not the real reason why it's a special and important day, ladies and gentlemen, folks, boys, girls, and MBs. It's freaking Friday.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs. It's fucked up Friday. Eid Mubarak. It's time for everyone to enjoy a sense of autonomy, a sense of purpose, and a sense of decency, humanity that was long fought for by our forefathers in the labor movement. It's time for everybody to do a little bit of less work on this beautiful day and basically start celebrating the freaking weekend. Baby, I'm about to have me some fun. That's right. Mufasa. Are you going to watch Summer Game Fest with Jeff Nightly? Sure. It's Tip Your Landlord Friday. It's Finn's Mom Friday. It's Friday. I hope everyone's having a fry slay. I certainly am. All right. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God, that's precisely what I'm gonna do. That's precisely what I am going to do. By the way, this is so funny. Haliban artillery is guided by Allah is so funny because I saw this last night or whenever this was posted. And first of all, shouts out to the Haliban. He struck again. I mean, a lot of people talk about Hamas being a dangerous terror group, but honestly, I think the Haliban is probably the most dangerous terrorist group in the United States of America, actually. First, 9/11. Then, Oklahoma City bombing. What won't this guy do? It's actually messed up. But I do find this line to be particularly funny, because Haliban artillery is guided by Allah is a merger of two different statements, okay? One is a Muslim group, the Taliban. The other is a group that genocided Muslims, which is, of course, the Serbian artillery is guided by God. Haliban, not a bandwagon, I was telling y'all, chat. So it's kind of funny and weird and interesting to see the merger of nationalist movements and ultra-nationalist movements that are on the opposing sides, I would say, but being merged in this way to talk about Tyrese Haliburton. So Haliban beat Al-Shahada. Anyway, yeah, Jesus was a Romanian and God is Serbian. Yeah. Girls in the comments are claiming the HasanAbi energy.
Just built like Hasan Piker.
What is this? Your next soulmate is stunning. I can't believe this. Link in my bink in Leo for my YouTube. What does this mean? What is happening here? I'm claiming the out of this photo. Claiming the out of this photo. Friend, I yelled with you. You did miss Mufasa. Their parody tarot card reader account. Okay. I don't know what's happening.
I need to show some decorum. I am so incredibly sorry about that. I've been working on my decorum, as you guys have known, but when I'm doing a soulmate reading and the built like Hasan Piker card shows up, I know for a fact that you guys have been seeing his stories lately, and if there's anybody out there who looks like him, you know what I mean? I need it. Okay, let's see what else. We didn't even need that. Like, it's, again, one and the same. We didn't really need to know this for some beekeeping age. Yeah, of course. Yeah, daddy. Decorum. By the way, big and loud if you want. It gets to a point. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit interesting. Has a vampire kink. Okay, big and loud if you want to get your own deck, by the way. I've been really trying to sell them, and
I have no idea what's happening here, but I like it. I'm on board. Yes, of course I'm going to talk about Jessica Ramos, man. I'm going to talk about it. I just started. We're doing personal news. Let me do my personal news. It's Friday, okay? It's Friday. It's Friday. You're not being too fry slay right now. Listen, immaculate vibes are afoot. I thought we already established that the immaculate vibes were afoot. OKC in 5. That's what everybody says. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me upload this thing that I was gonna upload. I hit a new not a PR necessarily, but a pretty decent. I'm trying to do this thing on my. All right, I'm uploading a deadlifting video. I hit 420. Blaze it. Another Hasan TikTok? What is this?
Bad Bunny or Romeo Santos?
No! Why would you fucking ask me that?
What is it? I'm going to get the HasanAbi girls engaged in the WWE one thirst edit at a time. This is so stupid. How do you feel about Shai's version of Haram Ball? I mean, he is Shia, no? Shai, Shia. That's what it is, right? WWE's watch AEW. Okay, House Queen Kaya, she's tired. All right, she's sleepy. She's a sleepy baby, as you can see. All right, so what was I going to say? Yesterday, we had a banger sesh. We had a banger broadcast. Crazy things took place, okay? Elon Musk drama with Donald Trump. The girlies were fighting. We were enjoying ourselves. And then we had Feroz on, who was probably one of my favorite guests. I feel like I say that all the time. Anytime I have a new guest, I'm like, yo, this was my favorite guest. And I feel like if I was a guest on the HasanAbi broadcast and I heard that, I'd be like, damn, bro, what the hell? Like, I thought we had something. You said that about me, but goddamn, was he so sick. He was remarkable on camera. Like, he had an incredible camera presence, on-camera presence that I was not expecting from a dude who is a doctor. I was not expecting him to be that knowledgeable on the intricacies. Usually, like, when I have a conversation with people, especially about, like, even people that have, like, lived in Gaza, even if Palestinians that have lived in Gaza, my expectation is rarely ever to, like, have a full assessment of the history. And I think he was a unique guest because not only had he been there, but also on top of being there, he also at a certain point said, I didn't expect a doctor to be knowledgeable, Piker. No, dude, a doctor is knowledgeable in doctor, okay? And if you noticed, he even talked about how one of the doctors that he went there with had no clue about Palestinian existence at all. You don't expect people who are kind people, who are doing the right thing, who want to save people's lives, to also be knowledgeable on 77 years of colonial history, especially with the like anti-imperialist framework, right? I'm just saying that was not my expectation at all, but he was immensely knowledgeable beyond his obvious area of expertise. And I think it's because he's also done editing for Norman Finkelstein, which he brought up at a certain point, if you noticed. And I think that's what this is. Like, that's what he is. Just like, he is a doctor and a scholar and fantastic. No offense, but that's an L take, especially when talking about someone who'd been in it himself. No, that's not an L take. You live in the United States of America. Do you think that the average person who lives in the United States of America has a deep understanding of the settler colonial violence that the United States of America is engaged in? No, regardless of how educated they might be. Do you think like the average American doctor knows about the history of colonial violence? No. What are you talking about? So the expectation for me is never that this person, any person that I have on, is going to be knowledgeable about another country's settler colonial violence. Okay? Y'all, I think, take a lot of what I have to say for granted. That's what I'm learning. I would expect an average Doctors Without Borders guide to do, but I might be off. Doesn't matter. He was awesome. Yeah, he was. I think the reason why I'm pointing to this is because, not to dunk on doctors, the reason why I'm pointing to this is to say how remarkable of a person he is and how impressive of a person he is beyond the immediate impressive nature of his acts. The fact that he put his life on the line to go save the lives of Palestinians that are being ethnically cleansed by the Israeli state. But even outside of that, the very fact that he was also incredibly knowledgeable and a fantastic communicator. I mean, holy shit, what a guy. What a guy. So that was definitely a unique experience for me. Who are you talking about? The guest that I had yesterday. So that was cool. Sorry for no gaming. We obviously did the podcast last night. That's what I did after end of the broadcast. I went in and dove into the Fear and podcast, another banger episode. Austin wasn't supposed to be on this week, but he actually canceled his DC Pride trip, so he was on this week, so that was pretty cool. Who apologized? I haven't blasted off yet. I went to bed last night after the pod. I woke up early. It was deadlift day. Big day as always. Hit a decent weight. Deadlift days are always great. It just completely shreds my shins, unfortunately. And it also like causes some annoying prickles on my quads even. But yeah, obviously fit pick for all of you. But here it is. That's 420 pounds. Nothing to fucking write home about. And that's my second time doing the 420 pounds, as a matter of fact. Hitting the 420 twice. No biggie for 3. Putting it up like it's nothing, by the way. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And then on the 4th one, I bailed because I was like, I can't. Like, I wasn't stable. I didn't like my back positioning. You'll notice. Look. So I just dropped it without injury because it was getting wobbly. It was getting wobbly, so I dropped it. You don't do rest days? Lol, you getting Mr. Surgeon to laugh like this is one of the highlights of that stream. Literally, accurately, and truthfully assessing the situation and covering it, as is my job. Do you feel like there's anything wrong with this statement, or at least maybe with the way that people are reacting to it?
You know, I think probably everybody listening to you knows that the ADL is a good example. It's run by a guy named Jonathan Greenblatt, I think is his last name.
I know him very well.
He really?
Yeah, I am his white whale. He every time if someone sneezes in the direction of Jewish people, Jonathan Greenblatt will go on television and be like, Hassan Piker.
So do you know how Jonathan Greenblatt got his start? He's one of the I think the founder.
I Hire a Whale edition. He keeps mentioning your name, as O'Reilly did with Tiller. Yeah. What'd you get for Cutie for her birthday today? Don't ask me that question. What should I get Cutie for her birthday is the real question. I should democratize this process. What do you guys think? No, I got something for her, but I don't know if it's good enough, which is why I need extra help. So don't worry about what I got. Tell me what you think I should get. Sonia Lang, thank you for the 25. Get the subs. Mormon themed Labubu's. Yeah. Fix the tariffs. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fix the tariffs. Get her a Gundam kit. I feel like that's something you want. I don't know if that's something that she would want. Give her a manly boyfriend like she deserves. That's insane. Ludwig is manly. How dare you? Write her a nice card. Thank you for specific things she did for you this year, and then give it with your gift. Okay, that's lame. That's lame as hell. How did this crossover happen? Oh, throwing fits? What do you mean? Throwing fits is I mean, they cross over with me too. How did that happen?
Adams won by 7,000 votes, and now he runs a city of 8.5 million people.
With that heavy thumb you mentioned.
Very, very heavy thumb on the scale.
He has supported hookah owners for sure, and private club owners.
And I've had to be very honest with Big Hookah that I will not be able to deliver the way that Eric Adams has.
The era of Big Shisha is over.
I am Big Shisha. Yeah. But Big Shisha itself.
New rap name.
Yeah, Big Shisha. You know what it is.
All right, so vote.
Sorry, let's get back to the point here. In the last election, only 26% of Democrats voted. 74% stayed home. And that's indicative of what...
Know any celeb chef she likes you? Get cook with her. Write her an empty check for therapy or whatever she wants to buy. Just make sure it's an empty check. Yeah, we'll do the Cuomo stuff in a second. Hold up. Let me blast off real quick because I haven't yet. That's all I got for personal news. Not a lot of craziness taking place.